Well, howdy, folks. I'm called Beeman, and today we're going to continue our art venture. With so after the last video, I was feeling pretty, I don't know, inadequate about the shapes that I drew. Um, for a quick reminder, I happen to have it sitting here, so let's look at that. Oh, it's terrible. Oh, geez, that's okay. So today, I think we're going to try to draw some 3D shapes. So instead of doing like a rectangle, I can maybe do cylinders here if I can figure out how to draw a cylinder, which I like to think it's pretty easy. Because if you think about it, I mean, if you do like a cube with just two squares and you kind of connect the edges, right? Then a cylinder should be like two kind of ovals. And then you just connect okay, if I could draw a straight line, connect the edges, right? And then you erase one of these doolies. And there, look at that, you got a cylinder. And we'll just say this one's, look at that. That's a handle. That I totally meant to do that the whole time. That wasn't a terrible flub. That was intentional. It's like a thermos. Okay. Uh, so what else can we do? Let's try to do a triangle. Oh, geez, break my pencil lead. It's always good. It's because I write too hard like a caveman. So how do we... Does the triangle work the same way the cube does? So if we do like this, and then we just kind of go like, and that's kind of what I would expect it to look like, almost. Let's try with the cube again. It's sort of a rectangular cube. I feel like these ones are just easy mode. There we go. I have such an easy time doing the cube, but like the triangle really threw me off. Let's try to squeeze a triangle into this space here. Make a little better use of my paper. And then, what if it was like... So I still feel like that's kind of not quite right. All right, let's try to do a more advanced cube. I feel like I saw one of these at some point, and it looked cool, so I'm going to attempt it myself. We start with a cube, big ol' honkin' cube. Go across here, and let's add like a doorway to the cube, and say we'll try to mirror this line here. That. And now it's kind of like an entryway. So then you could hypothetically fill this in. Is that okay? Then you could do the same up here. Yeah. Okay, that looks kind of okay. I mean, it's not super perfect or nothing, but that looks decent. Well, I think so anyways. I feel like maybe I'm improving So how about if we wanted to do one on this side? Let's just make it the whole wall here. Does it go the same way? I feel like that was wrong, because now it looks weird. Oh yeah, because if we're looking at it this way, then we'd see this edge, and then we'd see the opposite edge on this one. All right, I see what I did. I see what I messed up. So let's try that again. You people are watching me fail my way to art skills. And it is going to take a while. So let's do another. Let's just make this a big... oof. Okay. And then on this side... because we can see this way, I guess we'll do it from the opposite direction, and we'll see if that looks better. Yeah. All right. I kind of like how that looks. Let's fill this in. Oh, geez, the scratchy sound. I always hated pencils when I was a kid. I think I mentioned that in another video, but it is still true. But you know what? Pencils are real versatile. And the scratchy sound doesn't scramble my brains as bad as it used to when I was a little kid. It used to be real bad. I had to use pens in school. I couldn't use a pencil. There we go. That doesn't look that bad. I mean, my lines are obviously kind of wibbly wobbly, but that's whatever. Let's try to do another cylinder. You know what? Let's make this kind of a cone instead of a cylinder. Yeah. Now let's see if we can... well, I was going to say, let's see if we can make this hollow, kind of like our cube over here, but then how do I make this look like it's a hole? I think that goes back to the shading, which I still have not figured out because I'm effing terrible. Yeah, that doesn't look that bad. It's not super great, but that's all right. Let's go. I'm really digging the cubes. I feel like no matter what, when I draw a cube, I'm somewhat satisfied with the result. So let's just draw another one of them. Let's point it a different direction, because why the heck not? I'll make it a big long cube. Long cube this way. All right. And you know what? What if we did our window magic on all three visible sides of the cube? How would that look? Are we about to find out? Okay. So if I'm looking from this angle, from this corner, I guess is the closest. That means I would see this edge right. I think that's right. And this edge. Ooh, this one's this edge. I think that was the correct move. Yeah, okay. That looks decent. That looks okay. That's not too terrible. I feel like we've advanced our skills just the tiniest little bit today. But you know what? That's all you need, just a little tiny improvement. You know what? I just had an idea about this. What if instead of doing a cube, we did this? Hmm. I'm not sure how I feel about this one. Maybe we can redeem it. What if we have another? I was trying to make it like a hole, but I feel like it's not really going to plan. And let's just say this is like the bottom, or it's bottomless or something. There we go. Now it was supposed to be like steps. It kind of worked out, kind of didn't. Let's try it again. This time, let's bring all four corners in and see how that looks. And then we'll just do, you know, what if we do another one inside of here? And we'll shade the edges. Whoop. I feel like maybe shading it was not the move, but, or maybe I should have shaded the flat bits. Because this is like, these are walls, and these are flat bits, right? So it's got a big flat spot at the bottom. I don't know. I'm kind of torn on that one. Actually, looking at this again, this looks not that bad. Well, I don't know. I feel like we've advanced our skills a tiny bit today, and we should be happy about that. Try one more cubie. Actually, you know what? What if we do this over here? Point this one this way. What if the hole went all the way? And this is just like a shaded wall. Yeah. I kind of like that. That turned out okay. And then we could just erase this line. And look at that. It's like it's just whoosh, goes straight through like a tunnel. I kind of like that. I kind of like this one over here. You know what? I think I'm going to try to doodle some more of these off camera, and then maybe that'll improve my skill some. The cone didn't look that bad, but I feel like I need to figure out shading to do this more. Like the cylinder looks kind of weird too. Like how do I do shading on a cylinder? You do like a dark spot and then like a less dark spot. Then does it get dark again on the other side? I don't know. That's something I got to figure out. But I think that's going to be it for today. So, yeah, get out there and draw some shapes, man. I don't know. Just practice. That's what I got to do. So, see ya.